Hello all, welcome back. If you watched the previous video, I told you one important thing. Keep one notebook only for maths practice. Do you remember? That notebook is going to help you a lot this year. Today we are going to use that notebook for something very important. We are going to create a page called Algebra Identities. These identities are used again and again in algebra. So instead of trying to memorize them randomly, we'll understand the logic behind them. So open your notebook. Leave one clean page, write the heading Important Algebra Identities. Whenever you forget something, you can come back and see this page. Now let's move to the first identity. The first identity is a plus b whole square equals a square plus 2ab plus b square. Let's understand this identity in a simple way. Look at the pattern carefully. The first term we have square, in the last term we have square, but in the middle term we have double of a and b. So, you can remember it like this, square, double, square. That's the simple logic. When you remember the pattern, you don't need to memorize the old formula. So, a square plus 2 times of a and b plus b square. So, we are splitting a and b in the last and first term and we are joining both the terms together, and that too we are multiplying it with 2. So 2 times of a and b in the middle. So last and first are separating a and b, and in the middle we are joining a and b. Let's move to the next identity. The next identity is a minus b whole square equals a square minus 2ab plus b square. This identity is almost same as the previous one. The only difference is the sign. In the first identity we had a plus b, but here we have a minus b. So if there is a minus between a and b, the middle term also become minus. But in the first term we have a plus b, that's why all the signs were in the positive sign. Now here we have minus, that's why we are using minus in the middle term. So please remember this, if there is a minus between a and b, the middle term also become minus. So remember this simple idea. If there is a plus outside, then there will be plus in the middle. If there is a minus in the outside term, then there will be minus in the middle term. The next identity is called difference of squares. So, a plus b multiplied by a minus b equals a square minus b square. This identity is very interesting. When we multiply this brackets, which is a plus b into a minus b, the middle term get cancelled. So, we are left with only two squares, which is a square minus b square. So, you can remember this as difference of squares. Now the fourth identity is x plus a multiplied by x plus b equals x square plus a plus b multiplied by x plus ab. This identity appears in polynomials. There is a small pattern here where we add the middle term and in the last term we will multiply a and b. So, you remember this logic. Here we have x square and in the second term we have x and in the last term we don't have x. So, here the x is getting decreased. It is in descending order, x square, x and 0. So, x square plus we are adding the numbers in the middle term, which is a plus b multiplied by x, and we are multiplying the numbers in the last term, which is a and b. So, here we have a and b as common in the middle and last term. In the middle term we are adding a and b, and in the last term we are multiplying a and b. So this is the logic. Now let's move to the fifth identity. These identities are called cube identities because the powers are 3 here. That's why it is called cube identity. So, a plus b whole cube equals a cube plus 3a square, b plus 3ab square plus b cube. This identity looks big, but actually there is a very nice pattern. Here the numbers follows a pattern 1, 3, 3, 1. These numbers never change. So, if you remember this pattern, the identity becomes much easier. Also, there is one more logic where here we have a to the power 3, a to the power 2, a to the power 1 and a to the power 0. Here the powers of a are in descending order 3, 2, 1, 0. Similarly, the powers of b are in the ascending order, which is a b to the power 0, b to the power 1, b to the power 2 and b to the power 3. So this is how you can remember this formula. Now let's move to the sixth identity. The sixth identity is a minus b whole cube equals a cube minus 3a square, b plus 3ab square minus b cube. This is the same pattern again. from the a plus b whole cube, but the signs are getting changed because there is minus sign in the between of both a and b. That's why here the signs are getting changed to minus, only the middle term are getting changed to positive. So other than the middle term, all the signs are getting changed to minus. The seventh identity is sum of cubes. Here we are adding both the cubes, which is a cube plus b cube equals a plus b multiplied by a square minus ab plus b square. This identity is used when we factor expressions. Look at the signs carefully. We have plus, minus and plus. So here initially we are adding a plus b, then multiplied by a square minus ab plus b square. So remember this pattern. Now let's move to the last identity, which is difference of cubes. A cube minus b cube equals a minus b multiplied by a square plus ab plus b square. So here the sign inside becomes positive, but in the sum of cubes the sign inside are negative. Only the sign inside is negative. Here the sign inside is positive. So when the question is a cube minus b cube, the first term will change to negative, and in the first term here in the sum of cubes it is positive. That's why here a plus b. So there is a one simple memory tip. So square is always 3 terms. So the square identity, which is a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square, will always have 3 terms, but the cube identity have 4 terms. So here is a small trick to remember. Square identities give 3 terms and cube identity gives 4 terms. So now write all these identities neatly in your maths notebook. Don't worry if you don't remember them immediately. Just look at them again when you practice. So slowly your brain will remember the patterns. Maths become easier when you understand the patterns. In the next video, we will start solving questions using these identities. So keep your maths notebook ready. Practice a little every day. Slowly you will see that algebra becomes very comfortable. See you in the next class. Bye. Take care.